Hey, this is Julian, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how we can use enums in Solidity. By the way, I created a free email course to teach you how I got my first remote blockchain job paid $100,000 a year. So if you want to learn all my secrets, you just have to sign up at this URL. So in Solidity, enums are a way to represent different options. For example, you can have a color, red, blue, white, etc. Or it can be a state, active, inactive, or every kind of option you want. So first, let's learn how we can declare an enum. So you're going to use the enum keyword and then you put the name of the enum. So for example, if I want a state, then I'm going to type state. By convention, when we declare the name of enum, usually all the letters are uppercase. And after that, you open curly braces, and inside you're gonna put all the options also as uppercase as a convention. So for example, if this is a state, then I can have two options. One is inactive and the other one will be active. After, you need to declare a variable with the type of the enum. So here you use the state type that we just created, and then you actually give a name to your enum, so state but lowercase this time. And after that, we need to manipulate this enum. So for example, what we could do is have a function that modify the value of the enum. So we could say function set to active. And inside this function, what we could do is to change the state. So state equals state dot active. And in another function, maybe that we want to read this enum. So in this case, then let's call this function foo. So for example, we might want to do a test based on the value of the enum. So if state equal state dot active, then do something. So that's how you actually use an enum once you've declared it. And the last thing I'd like to show you is how you can accept an enum as an argument. So let's have another function bar. Okay, and here, if you want to accept an enum, then you declare its type, then you give it a name. And here what's going to happen is from outside the smart contract, it's not possible to directly pass an enum, but instead what you're going to do, you're going to pass an integer. And if you pass 0, then it's going to be converted to the option inactive. And if you pass 1, it's going to be converted to active, etc., etc. So Solidity knows how to convert an integer into an enum. Oh, and the last bonus tip I'd like to give you is actually you can combine an enum with a struct. So for example, you could have a struct user, and one of the field might be the state of this user. So state here, state, and in the future you can add some different options. So instead of inactive or active, then maybe you could have another option which is pro, cancel. And you don't need to add any field to your struct user. You can just keep using this state enum inside. Alright, so that was it for enums in Solidity. In the next video, I'm going to tell you about memory location. So I'm talking of keywords like storage, memory, cold data, etc. So far, we've been using them, but really without understanding them. So in the next video, I'm going to explain you how it works. Thanks for watching and see you for the next video. Bye-bye.